Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back to S.st. classes. So, in the last session, we discussed about the last chapter of geography, and now here we are going to start something from economics. Means in SST, generally we are having four basic concepts: history, civics, geography, and economics. So now here we are going to start economics. Guys, economics generally remain very tough for the students. Means as per their mentality, it remains very tough for them. But here, it's going to be very easy for all of you who are watching me. So just pay complete attention on whatever I will tell you, and it will be very easy for you to understand all the concepts of economic. Here the first concept we are going to discuss is economic concept and economic planning, and this thing we will start from national income. The first point is national income. So guys, what do we mean by national income? As we know that income is a very important concept. For example, income of a person. So we cannot say that income is the only perspective to decide the qualities, the characteristics of a person. But many characteristics can be decided only with the help of income of that person. Means, for example, with the help of a person's income, we can decide his social status, along with that his physical life, his economic progress. All these kind of things can be decided on the basis of a person's income. In the same manner, national income is also the same kind of concept. Means the importance of a person's income for deciding the characteristics of a person. In the same manner, national income is also very important to decide the characteristics of a nation's economy. Now, which kind of characteristics we can decide, or which kind of information we can obtain with the help of national income? So guys, before that, I would like to tell you what do we actually mean by national income. Guys, national income means monetary value of all the final goods and services produced during a fixed period of time. So the first definition we can say, the first definition of national income is national income is the monetary value of all the final goods and services produced during a fixed period of time. Means we can say that during a financial year. Okay, so monetary value of all that goods. Guys, one thing you should keep in your mind, and that is only the final goods are included in national income. Not means the value of the final goods and services are included, not the value of all the goods. Means the goods under the process of production are not included in national income. In another words, we can say that national income is the total of all, means the total of monetary value of all the final goods and services produced by the contribution made in production of all that goods by all the sources of production. Means The monetary value of goods which are produced by the contribution of all these sources of production is also called as national income. Along with that, national income is also meant by, this is also a very important definition, so don't forget to mention very important 3-star on this definition. Okay, so the definition is national income is the total of income, is the total of income from domestic sources and income from abroad. So another definition of national income, and that is the total of income from domestic sources and income from abroad. Means whatever income in Indian economy we are making from the Indian industries, and along with that the income which we are making by exporting the products in the different countries. The total of both of these income included in the national income. So national income can be defined by many ways. For example, monetary value of all the final goods and services produced during a financial year during a fixed period of time is called as national income. Monetary value of all the final goods and services produced by the contribution of sources of production of an economy is also called as national income, or national income is the total of income from domestic sources and income from abroad. So in this way, these are the different concepts of national income. Maybe in the mind of some of these students still there is a doubt, so I would like to clear that. Guys, actually national income is nothing, it is the income of a nation. As we are having income of a person, in the same manner the income of a nation is called national income. Means nation have income by different kind of sources, and the sources are generally sources of production. So what I mean to say that is national income is the income of a nation which generally obtained by the final goods and services produced by the contribution of all the sources of production. Is that clear? Now, the next question is why it is necessary for a nation to calculate the national income. Means as we discussed that with the help of a person's income, we can calculate the social status of that person. Along with that, we can also calculate the economic status, economic progress and physical life of that person. Then what can we do with the calculation of national income? It is very easy to answer this question. Here we are going to answer it. The first one, with the help of national income, we can calculate the economic progress or economic growth of a country. So the first importance of calculation of national income is that with the help of calculation of national income, we can find out the actual economic growth or economic progress of a country. This is the first point. Now, along with that, the second point which is related with the calculation of national income, and that is with the help of calculation of national income, we can compare the economies of different countries. Means by calculating the national income of a country, we can compare the economy of that country with the economy of other country. Along with that, with the calculation of national income, we can form future development policy. Future development policy for that economy. So this is the reason why we are discussing the national income, means why it is necessary for us to calculate the national income. So there are 3 points which are related with the importance of calculation of national income. Okay, so the first point is, with the help of national income, we can calculate the economic progress or economic growth of a country. This is the first thing. Means, for example, we discussed at the type of a person's income. We discussed that a person's economic progress, economic growth, means how rich the person is, can be calculated with the help of a person's income. In the same manner, how big a country's economy is can be clearly defined with the help of national income. After that, the next point is comparison. Means we can make a comparison between the economies of two countries. For example, the economy of America is bigger in comparison of the economy of India. Then how can we calculate that? The only base to calculate that is the national income. The national income of America is comparatively high than the national income of India. So it means to say that the economy of America is also bigger than the economy of India. So in this way, with the help of calculation of national income, we can compare the economies of different countries with each other. This is the next importance. And after that, with the help of national income, we can find out the actual development status of that economy. It means we can form the future development policies for that economy. Is that clear, guys? Now, the next point which we are going to discuss here is related with concept of national income. Means national income have various forms which are called as various concept of national income. Now here we are going to discuss about these different concepts of national income, which are the various concepts of national income. So first is GDP. GDP or gross domestic product. Next is NDP or net domestic product. After that, GLP or gross national product. Along with that, NNP, net national product. Is that clear, guys? So national income have different forms, and these different forms are called as different concepts of national income, which are GDP, NDP, GNP or NNP. GDP means gross domestic product, NDP means net domestic product, GNP means gross national product, and NNP means net national products. So in this way, these are the different concepts of national income. Is that clear, guys? Now, national income is a criteria which is related with a different kind of information related with an economy. But all the concepts means we can say that it is a thing which is provide us information about the economic progress, economic growth, but about public welfare or about the population and how the population increasing and how the population change is affecting the life of the citizens of that country, we cannot calculate with the help of national income. So along with the national income, calculation of per capita income is also necessary for us. So now the next concept is per capita income. So now here, what do we actually mean by per capita income? Guys, if we discuss about the national income, then it is the total income of a nation, which is not having any public welfare relevance with the population. And if we discuss national income in the concept of population, then it will become per capita income. In simple manner, we can say that per capita income is the income of average income of every citizen of a country. Means if we will discuss about the average income, means if we will divide the national income in an average into all the citizens of the country, then that will become per capita income. And the formula for the calculation of per capita income is total income, or we can say that national income upon total population. So generally in your exam you will get a question like what is the formula to calculate the per capita income, and you can also get a question like what is per capita income. So what do we actually mean by per capita income is per capita income is the average income of every citizen of a country. Means if we will divide the national income among all the citizens of the country in an average, then that will become per capita income. Is that clear, guys? Now the next concept which we are going to discuss here is related with calculation of national income. Means how national income is calculated in India and how the process of calculation of national income was started. So national income for the first time calculated in India by Dadabhai Naoroji. He is the first person who was responsible for the calculation of national income in India was Dadabhai Naoroji. He calculated the national income for the first time in 1868. Is that clear? So in India, the first effort for the calculation of national income of India was calculated by or made by Dadabhai Naoroji. After Dadabhai Naoroji, before independence, many Indian scholars made many efforts for calculation of national income. For example, Friendly Siraj, R.C. Desai, Dr. R.V. Rao are the different kind of persons responsible for calculation of national income. Means they made efforts for calculation of national income in India before independence. So here the first question is, who calculated national income in India for the first time? Then the answer will be Dadabhai Naoroji. Means the question is, who is the inventor of the concept of calculation of national income in India? Then the right answer will be Dadabhai Naoroji, and he calculated that in 1868. After that, different scholars made effort before independence after Dadabhai Naoroji for calculation of national income in India, and they were Friendly, Siraj, along with that R.V. Rao and R.C. Desai. So Friendly, Siraj, Dr. Ram and Desai are the other scholars who were responsible for calculation of national income in India before independence. So we can also find a question like, who are the major scholars related with calculation of national income in India before independence? Then your answer will be Dadabhai Naoroji, Friendly Siraj, R.V. Rao and R.C. Desai. Is that clear, guys? Now the next point. Means all these scholars are related with calculation of national income in India before independence. So now the next question is, who was responsible for calculation of national income in India after independence, and who is responsible for calculation of national income in India at present? So just after the independence, Indian government formed a National Income Committee, NIC, National Income Committee of India, and this income committee was formed in August 1949 under the chairmanship of P.C. Mahalnois. So you can find a question like that. Who was the chairman of National Income Committee in India? Then answer will be P.C. Mahalnois. Who was P.C. Mahalnois? Then the answer will be chairman of the National Income Committee. Means the person who chaired the National Income Committee. And the next question will be like that. When was National Income Committee formed in India? Then your answer will be August 1949. This income committee submitted its first report in 1951 and its final report in 1955. Means 1955 was the end of this National Income Committee. Now, maybe there is a question in your mind that if National Income Committee was ended in 1955, then who was responsible? Who is responsible for calculation of national income in India at present? So guys, the answer is, after the end of the National Income Committee, when a special organization was formed, and after 1955 this organization is handling the responsibility of calculation of national income in India, and this organization is called as Central Statistical Organization, or CSO. So in India at present, the calculation of national income from 1955 till now is made by Central Statistical Organization, in short CSO. Is that clear, guys? So the concept related with calculation of national income in India, maybe it is clear in your mind. So first of all, the first effort for the calculation of national income in India was made by Dadabhai Naoroji, and he did that in 1868. After that, means after Dadabhai Naoroji, before independence, Friendly Siras, R.B. Rao, R.C. Desai are the different kind of scholar related with calculation of national income in India before independence. After the independence, in August 1949, National Income Committee was formed, which was chaired by P.C. Mahalanobis. This committee submitted its first report in 1951 and final report in 1955. After 1955, the work related to calculation of national income was handed over to CSO, which is doing this job till now. So guys, this video was completely dedicated for national income and the different concepts related with national income. The remaining concepts of this chapter we will discuss in the next video. If there will be any doubt in your mind, you can write me in the comment box. I will definitely resolve all your queries. Till then, stay at your home, be safe. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Jai Hind.